So, you think you know the German Shepherd. You think it's the perfect family protector, the noble police dog, the loyal companion that'll die for you without hesitation. But what if I told you that's only the surface? What if I told you the real German Shepherd isn't just misunderstood, it's been deliberately misrepresented? The dog you see in movies, in Instagram reels, in breeder ads, is not the dog you'll actually be living with. And the truth? It's deeper, messier, and far more emotional than most people are prepared for. Once you hear the real story of this breed, you'll either fall in love or realize you were never ready for one in the first place. You don't just own a German Shepherd, you are chosen by one. And that choice is never final. Every single day, this breed reevaluates who you are, how you lead, how you move, how you handle pressure. And if you fail that test even once, it doesn't forget. The German Shepherd is more than muscle and loyalty. It's intelligence fused with emotion, a mind that notices everything, a heart that doesn't trust easily, but when it does, it trusts completely. That's where things get complicated. Most people want obedience. They want a dog that follows without question. But the German Shepherd? It questions. It analyzes. It watches how you lead, not just that you do. And if you hesitate, if you lose your calm, your consistency, your clarity, it stops following. Not because it's stubborn, but because it's too smart to follow someone unstable. Most first-time owners think this dog is plug and play. Oh, it's a German Shepherd, easy to train, naturally loyal, perfect for kids, right? Wrong. What they don't see is the emotional toll this breed can take. Because this dog doesn't just live in your house, it studies your life. It watches your movements, your tone, your reactions, your energy. And if you don't meet its standards of leadership, it spirals into anxiety, into hypervigilance, into behavior that looks like aggression, but is really confusion and emotional stress. You don't get to half-own a shepherd. It's all or nothing. Let me tell you about Mia, a beautiful black and tan shepherd rescued at 2 years old. Her new owner thought they were giving her a better life. A big yard, toys, 2 walks a day, love. But within 3 months, Mia had destroyed 2 couches, bitten a neighbor's sleeve, and chewed through a crate built to contain pit bulls. Why? Because she didn't want freedom. She wanted structure. She didn't want affection. She wanted clarity. And until her owner stepped up, not with more love, but with better leadership, Mia stayed trapped in a loop of chaos. This is what most people don't realize. The German Shepherd wasn't bred to be a pet. It was built for war, literally. The breed's origin is rooted in battlefield obedience, police work, search and rescue, border patrols. This is a dog engineered to endure psychological pressure, to track, to protect, to work relentlessly. So when you take that level of drive, that kind of mental power, and drop it into a suburban apartment with no structure or job, what do you think happens? It doesn't adjust. It implodes. It turns its intensity inward, or lashes out. And people say, oh, this breed has aggression issues. No, it has unmet needs. But here's the twist. Despite all that intensity, the German Shepherd is shockingly sensitive. Emotionally fragile even. It notices your mood. It mirrors your anxiety. It senses your stress. And if you're inconsistent, emotionally volatile, or mentally checked out, it loses its grip. That's why old-school correction methods often fail. Because what you're punishing is usually not defiance. It's confusion. The dog isn't being disobedient, it's begging for clarity. Let me ask you something. Are you the type to raise your voice when you're frustrated? Do you delay discipline because you feel guilty? Do you let your dog drag you on walks because it's easier? Then maybe this isn't the breed for you. Because a German Shepherd doesn't care how nice you are. It cares how stable you are. It needs to know you can hold the line, that you mean what you say, that your energy is grounded, that you are, in every sense, the protector of its world. And if you can't deliver that, it will try to protect itself. Which leads to the reactivity, the resource guarding, the hypervigilance, and eventually, the heartbreak. Now, let's talk about the part no one prepares you for. When the protector gets old. When the once fearless dog starts slowing down. When the legs don't respond the way they used to. When the stairs become too much. When the watchdog sleeps through the night, not because it's at peace, but because it's tired, deep in its bones. That's when you realize, this dog gave you everything. And now it's your turn. Your turn to carry it up those stairs, to shield it from pain, to protect the one who once protected you. That's the moment you understand the depth of the bond. And if you've truly loved a shepherd, that goodbye never leaves you. There's a reason the German Shepherd is both feared and worshipped. It's not just because it's powerful, it's because it reflects the person holding the leash. This dog is a mirror. And what you see in that reflection will test you. It shows you your leadership, your consistency, your emotional control. It reveals your weaknesses, your impatience, your ego, and it demands you rise above them. This isn't a breed that tolerates indecision. It won't follow chaos. It won't respect softness. It respects presence, clarity, conviction, and if you can offer those things, it will follow you anywhere. So before you get that German Shepherd puppy because you saw one on TikTok doing bite work, or because you want a dog that looks tough, pause. Ask yourself if you're ready for the reality behind the myth. Because this dog doesn't want a show. It wants a job. It wants purpose. It wants mental structure. And most of all, it wants a human who doesn't flinch under pressure. Because when a German Shepherd chooses you, it doesn't just follow. It trusts. It builds a bond that no amount of training can fake. A bond built on who you are when no one is watching. A bond that doesn't break. Unless you do. So, no, the German Shepherd isn't what you think. It's not just a pet. It's not a casual companion. It's a full-time commitment to growth, to leadership, to presence. And if you're not ready to be seen, tested, and challenged, this dog will expose you. But if you are, if you're ready to rise into the version of yourself this dog believes in, you'll have more than a pet. You'll have a partner, a protector, a legend who walks beside you with unwavering faith. Not because you demanded it, but because you earned it. Because the truth about German Shepherds isn't found in training guides or Hollywood movies. It's found in quiet loyalty, in the weight of a head on your lap after a long day, in the way they watch you, not for food but for direction, and in the sacred silent promise that says, I've got you as long as you've got me.